Hello, hello. Hi.
Hello
Good day,
everyone.
good morning, good afternoon, good evening. 大家好. Many are waiting,
everyone.
yeah? Hi,
Hello,
Linda.
Linda,
Hello
Max,
Hi,
Linda.
Max,
Chloe,
Chloe,
Agnes,
Hello
Agnes,
Karen,
Christine.
Chloe, Max.
Karine. Hello.
等陣啊，我去
Very 緊張 for the
我去
last
share 先啊。
last last 3 months of snake years. Yes. So of course, yes, please help us to click all the like button, share button, subscribe buttons, and because every clicks of likes, it will increase our views. Okay. So the algorithm will recognize all the likes, or of course, the more comments you put in as well, then the videos will get to show up to more. Okay. I see some design with the Halloween. Should I try? 等我睇下有啲咩。
Fair warning, she's in a mood tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
You all have to get ready, because
Before
she will
we
be jumping around and you all have to be expectant. So
before we started, she already left the two of us like what?
and the both of us feel like we miss out so many stuff, right? And it's totally out of alignment. That's the best word. Out of alignment. So
What
please
out of
bear with us.
alignment?
Hi Mia, hi Yvonne.
Hello,
No,
Mia.
this is just
Hello, Yvonne.
classic output structure ahead in the
Yeah.
future. Okay, the rest of us.
Okay. Sorry, I don't see any Halloween celebration only.
I saw some fake confetti.
Uh, uh, so how's everyone? Are you exciting or not? Oh, by the way, before the early bird, okay? So even cannot wait until the ting 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 must remind, so that you guys get ready later when ting ting ting, you will get up, you will get your phone out to scan the QR code and or click the link immediately, okay? So the early bird is now 15 days left. All right. So don't miss it. Of course, we saw some new friends as well. Okay. So thank you. Okay. So it's nice to see new faces.
Hello, Tanky.
And,
Oh, yes, guys. Tonight, I also got on dates to share with you, okay?
Yay!
So stay to the end.
hi, Yvonne. Hi, Mia. Ting. We have new Ting here. Okay. Ting.
To remind me, Jonas, last week you shared your on date was November 10th, right?
Yeah.
I compliment your manifestation.
Yo, very good. Awesome. You guys all
Awesome.
have additional bonus here.
Double bonus. If still don't do, I don't know what to say now.
Double good. Double good.
Don't say we don't
Okay.
give.
So let's
Don't say I bought you.
Yeah, lor.
Okay, I share screen already.
all right. Mana pergi?
Mana Piki ah? Piki
All
sebelah you.
right.
All right.
Alright.
It's the month of the Piggers. Welcome to the Piggers. And with the arrival of the Piggers, you pretty much can say goodbye to the snake already because the piggy is here to cha kung fu the snake away. Okay. Why they never kung fu panda never do a pig?
Halal.
Okay,
Only
so
Malaysia.
disclaimer. Terminologies we use in this free sharing are copyrighted materials belonging to Dato' Joyap and the JY Mastery Academy. Of course, it would be all three of us studied in the academy, okay? So if you want to learn more about what they do, go ahead, visit joyap.com, right? Okay, so let's get on to the November Bazi chart. Actually, this is quite a creative Bazi chart. Okay, but it would have a tendency to be a little bit on the argumentative side, because there is the HO countering the DO. So you might find that a lot of people are out there talking against the government, but this is period 9, that is normal. Okay, we're all not happy with our governments. So that's par for the course. If you want to be in a leadership position, you gotta have a thick skin. Okay,
Yes.
so the there would be a fair bit of talk, but also it is a month of very strong creative energy because the eating god is extremely strong here. So either this could play out as either you yourself feeling extra creative and therefore good for you, okay, but or else be on the lookout for new innovations, even more innovations coming up and being launched this month. Okay, Jonas, what do you think?
Yes, make sure your creativity must have a goal, must have an outcome, so it can be replicated continuously to supercharge you further. Because as you can see, the companions are slightly weak. When your output are way too strong, so it will eventually drain you up. When this happens, of course, it's not going to be sustainable, and we have to figure out how to make it sustainable. So apparently, here it required you to fully be able to extend it to make it replicable, turn it into a proper system and organize so it can sustain the entire ecosystem. And that's the only thing that you all need to prioritize this month.
And also, if you're career professionals, especially if you're in middle management, be a bit careful because there would be tendency to have a certain friction between the management level as well and those the grassroots or the support staff. So if you're in middle management, as most of us would be when we are career professionals, chances are you're gonna get squashed in the middle. Okay, so now the stars. Now, if you have the pick, you already know a greater consumer coming. Okay, so
This month, you have to properly plan all your expenses. It's like what you can claim for tax, claim it to the max.
or you go and blast one. Since money has to go out,
Yes.
buy something I like.
Buy something that you've been you've been putting into your cart, have been waiting for the right time for checkout. So do check out on Double 11 sales. Yeah, I think like Black Friday sales is going to be on 28th of the November, as much as I can remember. So all these Halloween sales is going to be brewing up. So, well, Piggy, why not take this opportunity to finally splurge yourself?
I mean, honestly, I always say this, okay? Greater consumer, when you have the means to do so, actually is a blessing because it allows you
Yep.
to enjoy life. Okay,
Yep.
everything has two sides of the coins. If you have the means to do so, then the greatest consumer is just it's a reward. Before you spend all your money buying gifts for Christmas for everybody, you buy present for self first.
For example, you are buying your next year birthday present this year.
Oh,
Why not?
so
Right?
early, yeah.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not? Chloe says
Six
six-legged pig.
arm
Yeah,
pig.
I
Yes.
just realized. Yes, yes.
This is the uniqueness because if we have been seeing all this Centaurian, so this is the Pictorian. So
No,
you have more shoe to buy, yeah. You have more shoe to buy, you have more socks to buy. So basically you have to become the smarter consumer this month. This is
Okay.
symbolic.
All right, and national treasure is the national treasure is also in play. So this is actually also actually a very good month to do some financial planning activities. Okay, so Sibin say I am a HO. I'm scheduled to have a candid and honest discussion with a DO colleague this month. We'll need creativity. No. With the DO, you just need CBIMs. With the DO, all you need to do is figure out where is their bottom line because DO only wants to play in the rules. Okay.
Constantly
you
just try to hustle them,
creativity they cannot understand.
Yeah, just do some stress testing and see how far you can press.
You are too creative. They cannot understand. They literally will be like, "What?" Okay. All right. So now animal signs involved. The tiger. If you have the tiger, the rabbit, and the goat. Okay. The changes or small changes that might happen this month in November may bring you new opportunities. So eyes wide open. Okay, especially for the tiger, because the tiger has the fortune virtue this year. So whatever opportunities, whatever changes that is happening may result in opportunity for you. Okay, so don't walk around with blinders on, right? And with the snake, some minor changes. Now listen, it's a month's energy, and plus with the snake and the pig clash is always about a lot of noise, people talking, a lot of a little bit of a wasted effort, a lot of interferences. It's like suddenly everybody's damn interested in how you're being a grand duke. Okay, so it's like, leave it be, I'm the grand duke, you all shut up. Okay, and for the monkey with the harm, this one is actually the pig and monkey harm is very easy to resolve. Okay, you go and travel, keep moving, that's it.
Don't
Okay,
look at each other. Look
ah,
at the scenery.
you just keep moving. Okay, and if you also have the pig in your chart, then the self-punishment, be careful. Okay, the self-punishment might actually trigger it be triggered by the greater consumer. So while of course I'm sitting here and advocating that greater consumer is a blessing in disguise, but do it responsibly.
Okay, I wanted to add for the pig zodiac. Yeah, if you have been, keeping everything in the cart, waiting for the right timing to check out, stop holding yourself, lah. Just allow yourself to expand for yourself. Stop trying to suppress yourself. Otherwise, your own sky sadness star will start to crying out. Then you'll be gloomy. Okay, so therefore, just allow yourself to reward yourself, lah. After all the hard work you've been through, right?
Correct. So, okay, good. Now, let's move on. Let's go to the day masters. Right, Geng day masters. Obviously, we're gonna start with Geng first because Geng is the day master for the chart. All right, so this is energy of direct officers sitting on eating God and supported by indirect wealth. So this is it's like this is a month to focus on high quality execution. Think of it this way: eating God is the composition, direct officer is the orchestra conductor. The the eating god writes the music, the direct officer makes sure that everybody plays on time. So therefore, the more disciplined you are, the better the quality of your ideas. So undergoing a short period of refinement to tweak, not change, yeah, tweak or refine your systems so that you can create better repeatable flows. Okay, so this could play out in many ways in business in order to increase transaction because you are in a direct wealth year. Okay, in order to increase transactions and profits, okay, strategy and process must meld together. Without that conversion, you get brilliant but inconsistent campaigns. Okay, for career professionals, in order to deliver tangible results and growth in direct wealth, okay, strategy and workflow must also melt together. And for personal, okay, in order to turn your talents into repeatable profits or repeatable transaction, the talent and the discipline must also melt together to create mastery. Therefore, the more disciplined the Geng, the sharper your ideas become. Okay, Jonas?
Yes, as you can see, yeah, because the Yi wood actually producing the fire element, right? So therefore, in order for you to secure your current steady income, yeah, in order to establish yourself as a trustworthy person to go to, so you do need to create a system that is also helping your internal team to find it fascinating because with the eating god that is encouraging them to see opportunity for them to develop or treat sort of like gamify your process so everyone can win. At the same time, it further help to further polish, further honing the sword, your ability and your capability because next year is going to be your seven killing. So therefore, now is the best time for you to further refine how you can tackle and take on all these different challenges. At the same time, your team, because you already built a team that can regenerate and turn all this be able to use your creativity to take on new challenges and further refine yourself. So this is sort of like the quenching process when you're trying to make the sword. Actually, there's this process we called it the quenching. This is the demarcate the transition part. It will split whether the quality of your sword of your forge are on higher quality or it will break. So this is the critical part. So you have to do a lot of stress tests and see how you can gamify within yourself, your team, so that upcoming next year's the seven killing energy is going to be fun. Everyone will be able to further refine the internal processes. Okay,
Okay, Linda says my brother is a pig in many
in
ways.
many ways, so cute.
And Megan says, I got 2 pigs in my chart. This year, I am really the
The,
greatest
the
consumer.
greatest consumer, congratulations. If you don't spend behalf of all the shopping e-commerce platform,
We
thank
thank you.
you. On behalf of our team, thank you. If you remember to join our hack later on.
Make sure you consume on Hack My 2026.
Okay, so next is the sin metal. Okay, facing a 7 killings month within the context of an indirect wealth year. Okay, now the hurting officer and the thing fire is actually combining. Okay, combining into wood. Okay, HO combining with 7 killings. Actually, when this happens, you for this unfortunately is 1 month lah. But for this 1 month, you may find that you actually have a greater influencing power because this is called walk the talk or risk talking yourself into trouble. Okay, because with the indirect wealth, you're sin metal feeling very optimistic. Yeah. Okay, because indirect wealth you're optimistic. What? Okay, so you've been maybe you accidentally promised the moon, the stars, the sun in the sky. Okay, because of this enhanced ability to see opportunities and possibilities. Okay, so now the uh go with this kind of stars, you can use it actually very well to challenge systems, right? Not people. Okay, don't use it to go and argue with people lah. Okay, it's like just not for the sake of attention, but other than that, okay, you can expect because of this enhanced influence to create an impact. Okay, expect that there could be some high visibility tasks coming in that will push you to prove your capability, especially if you have the tiger, the rabbit, or the goat in your month pillar. Jonas?
Yeah. So this also suggests you all for the scene day master. This month you need to be very sharp in analyzing what are the real root cause of the problem. Sometimes you just need to solve one problem that will eventually solve the entire big picture. And most people who already got comfortable with their existing process, apparently you need to remind them that if they remain in status quo, you're not willing to evolve, you're not willing to solve the real root cause of the potential crisis that could be, I'm not trying to exaggerate, but there are risks of all this issue may explode because when the snake and the pig is clashing each other, right? So this is going to be annoying a lot of people. So therefore, it means that the system, the existing people who are playing safe, they may not aware that the more they feel comfortable, once there are certain disruptions affecting the entire the certain part of the system, eventually it's going to be a big issue, like what happened with the Amazon AWS outage, that is going to disrupt the entire ecosystem of the world. Yeah, okay. So therefore, you do need to address, if you found that that could be a potential risk, then you have to address it as soon as possible.
My Bazi blueprint class, which is on Teachable, also got affected.
Yeah.
And so I told my group of students, when Amazon sneezes, half the internet catches the flu. Okay. So that's the
Almost
problem.
50% of those big platform affected.
So to explain where Jonas is coming from, I didn't put at the bottom, but actually that's a HO clashing a DO here at the bottom. Okay, so that's what he's referring to. But because it's happening in the branches, it tends to be low key or under the radar. It's not overt. Okay, so
But
next
this
is
one
the yes,
uprooted.
continue.
When it's uprooted, then it's going to be a big issue.
Certain days lah, when
Mm.
you know, certain days will trigger it. Okay, next
Yeah.
is the rainwater. Okay, rainwater, you see HO producing direct wealth, yeah. Which means that HO is branding and marketing. Direct wealth is tangible results, which means that in November, rainwater ideally should see some form of culmination of their marketing efforts channeling into results. Okay, or another way to say it would be, everything the rainwater day master has been saying in 2025, now is the time to bring the receipts. Okay, show the receipts. Okay, expect the results. Okay, so now the direct wealth on Friendstar is a very interesting energy combination. Okay, it makes someone a bit more open-minded and generous, which means that it's a very good month for networking, making new friends, because you're generous, right? So and the friend in the branch is also bringing you support, so you might as well reinvest into networking, into the community, into the peers, or reinvest in self. Okay, but this type direct wealth sitting on a friend need to be careful, because it's very easy to be taken advantage of, so please be discerning. However, this energy is great for client retention, because direct wealth, okay, your clients, okay, becomes part of your community or your tribe. So this is a good month to do something to solidify the funnel from marketing into transactions into community. Okay, just make sure that, because you're a water day master, please make sure that you keep the client boundaries clear. Okay, because water day master has that tendency. For the rest of us, if all that doesn't resonate, this direct wealth sitting or combining with friend can also mean work-life integration. Okay, I'm not a huge proponent of work-life integration, even though I live work-life integration. So treat it as conditional integration. Okay, Jonas.
Yes, in Cantonese we call it 講錢傷感情. Talk money will hurt the relationship. So therefore, I think it's better for you to split between business and relationship. This is, I don't need to introduce or explain why, because both of them is very difficult to match, you know. So therefore, it's better for you to declare and upfront that if this is all about business, then we focus on talking about business, help everyone responsible. And if you are starting your own business, you are trying to kickstart from turning your idea into a practical, real business, then make sure you have been splitting the boundary clearly, so that in case if you start to charge people, you know, people will not try to have a lot of back poking lah, you know. That is not what we want. So at least you know how to demarcate, set the clear boundary, whatever is as it is, so that everyone have clear distinguish to make a better judgment and evaluation.
Indeed. Okay.
The rainwater must be like, wow, after so many months of talking, finally I see the money.
And
It's
when
been talking and talking and talking and talking.
it's very high chance for the rainwater because they keep talking 吹水 blow water until forgot about there's still a deadline. Yeah, so the deadline apparently is this month.
Okay. Nice. Okay. Clear water, indirect wealth sitting on rock wealth. In conventional puzzle, we don't like any of the wealth stars sitting on rock wealth, okay? Because it creates something similar to the robbery shah effect, like a bit like opportunities stolen by others, your ideas being copied by others. Okay, so must be proactive. Okay, follow up on any deals or results that you have been looking for. Cannot just sit back and just be all lepa and relax and take things easy. Okay, and also indirect wealth sitting on Rob Wealth is highly optimistic and FOMO. Both it is double whammy, okay? It's optimistic and then FOMO, okay? So it's like is be very careful about falling for scams. But we want to flip this energy. Okay. Sibim say rainwater I know likes the talking. A lot all the rainwaters likes the talking. Okay. OEM the to flip this energy is actually the OEM strategy, which is I leverage my IP, I sell to my competitors. Okay, and I create a side income as a result. Okay, so you can do that if this is part of what you're what you can do, then you can consider. But of course, focus on the tools and templates. Don't sell your trade secret lah. Okay, so also indirect wealth and rock wealth is a possible start of a new and highly ambitious project because of the indirect wealth. They are involving many parties. So just make sure that the rules of engagement are documented, okay, and possibly a lot of multitasking and juggling will be required. Multitasking and juggling who the needs of rock wealth, your staff, your followers, all coming to us. Akuya, help me. See, so that's why the photo is a sprinkler. Okay, it's a sprinkler system. I have to sprinkle so many people. Jonah.
Yes, this is highly suitable for those who have creative asset that you can sell and people will keep subscribing to you. That will be beneficial. For example, maybe you're selling a first batch of a seasonal Halloween uh, content, for example. Then in the next season, people already got used to your vibes, the way you work, and your creativity. Because remember, this is your eating god year. You have a lot of ideas. Sometimes the issue with creators is they have tendency to hold their baby creations like they're pure baby. It's the time for you to monetize. The direct wealth is the indirect wealth telling you is it's okay if you wanted to fund more, getting more funding to create more babies. It's time for you to monetize it. I know you're not going to willing to let go, but how about selling it as a stock, selling it as a resource of subscriptions? Maybe from there it will be beneficial for you and everyone, and they will keep
Sell
coming
it
back
on
to you.
Canva.
Yeah, like Canva templates. People can still see, wow, this is all your design. Yes, can you help me to customize it? Of course, why not? But at least you already start selling your old baby that you already feel tired or boring with it, or you have been showering under the archive folder. Maybe it's time for you to learn how to monetize it.
Okay, next, Jia Wood. Okay, now Jia Wood is hurting officers sitting on indirect resource within the context of a rock wealth here. Hurting officer, as you know, talk Jia Wood talk. They're okay. Actually, they're quite okay with talk one, right? So, HO is a big expressive energy powered by indirect resource is imagination, also powered by feelings. So this is called easy to earn the validation of other people. Rock wealth can be fans, yeah. So basically, in November for the Jiawood, visibility is high. HO on IR is great for branding in which way? Okay, number one, you say what others feel but can't seem to put into words. That's one way. Or the high level use of this energy is to use it to coin a new phrase. Okay, one that is like a sound bite that is uniquely yours. Like Jonas is known for his steady bumpy beat. Okay, although he didn't originate that, but he uses it a lot, so he becomes part of his trademark. Okay,
A steady
or of
pipi.
係咪like a
Coin
steady
some term. Coin some term.
Okay, so or you can use it to launch a values-based or virtue-anchored campaign that defines your brand, or something that is very emotionally evocative. When we're talking about business or career moves, I mean, virtue anchored or virtue signaling. Who cares? Just do it. Okay. But most important, actually, use this chance to build some original language so that other people can quote to you, right? Like how every time I say steady bom pipi, I always add it with the, like my friend Jonas says steady bom pipi. I don't know why. Okay, so I always add one. Okay, so now HO sitting on indirect resource is an emotional amplifier. So on a personal level, expect certain sentimentality. Okay, and very important, be careful of how you speak about yourself. Okay, because all this talk, there's a high risk, all these humble phrases that we Asians like to use, okay, gets integrated into the self-belief. Okay, but humble bragging is okay. Humble bragging, go for it. Okay, so and also this energy, of course, is very good for creative project. Okay. Sibyl said, I thought I was legit learning Malaysian with steady bom pipi.
Yes. Now you have learned it. So therefore, the hunting officer also suggests it's a month for you to further learn how to talk. Maybe you need to install a couple of new more vocabulary in your library, so you are getting used to or coining new terms, because you have the friend star signifies you are creating a similar pattern, a similar language, your tribe language. So from there, you will start to find that resonance, ability to align certain language, certain tone, certain momentum. So from there, eventually things will be slowly growing up, because this year energy apparently required a lot of people wanted to express themselves, but maybe they couldn't find their platform. And for the Jawad, maybe you can create a platform where people's words are being heard, and you were able to help them to further simplify their self-expressions and empower them towards transformation, because you are the most reliable Jawad, am I right? So you have to play your role, how people can leverage on you, and eventually you can build your own value on top of this.
Okay. Next is you would interesting. Okay. Friend producing eating god sitting on direct resource. Yeah. Okay. This is called TMI. Too much info. Somehow you may find that in November, from your perspective, it seems like friends keep coming to you with unsolicited ideas and advice. Hey, you should do this. Hey, you should do that. But the pig and the snake is clashing. Yeah, subliminally, you may be rejecting if they are not articulating properly. Okay, because everyone is giving you data, tips, all right, advice. Okay, so you will tend to be like, too much, too many cooks, too many ideas. Okay, but they're being sincere. Okay, so be nice to them. All right. So in fact, if that happens, then if you tell them, if you want to help me, just buy me lunch. Okay. So now, eating god sitting on direct resource is literally also surrounded by sincere and capable friends. So this is a good month to possibly create a feedback loop, a peer ecosystem for, especially for like career professionals, right? Create a feedback loop so that you know that, hey, how am I doing? What's going on and stuff like that. Okay, so EG also combines with the DR, could mean knowledge internalization, which means we're talking about subconscious competence. Okay, so no more collecting, now need to curate. Okay, or EG on DR also enhances our individual poise and individuality or uniqueness. So this is a good month for certain, if you are in the creative field or you are someone who is doing something creative, this is a good month for refinement, um, for refinement of your ideas. Okay, now this speaking of refinement, EG on DR has this a little bit clever. Okay, because both is intellect, yeah. So it's actually an intellectual refinement configuration. There's a hint of intellectual snobbery here. So for business or marketing, a great way to use it is put out stuff that are intellectual by nature. Wordplay, for example. So the market is receptive to clever copy. Okay, and also it's good for polishing your signature methods or publishing your thought pieces that showcase your intellectual prowess. Okay, and also eating God means lifestyle. Direct resource is rest and recovery. If you have feel that your friend year has been completely overloaded, this is a good month for regeneration. Jonas.
Yes, as you're curating your contents, I would suggest, sometimes there are certain ideas that you find is not making up to your curations, but don't ditch it away. Don't try, tell them in front of don't reject them in front
You
of
so
your
stupid
team.
one.
Yeah, don't do that because they are the grandeur. Yeah, okay. So therefore, because the energy of the grandeur, the snake branch, they have the HO, the hurting officer with DO, direct officer, means that they have certain credibility. So you don't really ditch off like that. You just tell them, apparently this is a theme that we are selecting. So these are the top 10 that make it to the list. While your ideas is pretty nice. You are just reserving everything diplomatically. Who knows, one day they will come to be usable to you. So therefore, don't directly reject them and cut it through thoroughly. You give them some space to return. Maybe from there they will have better idea on how to improvise their ideas, and from them maybe they're willing to put in the hard work to further refine, because the rob wealth meaning they will try to prove their value to you, that they are very usable. Right? So like Ben Hui, who already in his interview, who mentioned that, last time I wasn't good looking, but I make myself very useful. When I'm so useful, people will always use me, cast me to play certain, give me more role. So I have more exposure, more job opportunity. If you are too glamorous, too up, too elite, basically people find you are not that easy accessible, and eventually people will not see you as the top opportunity to work with. So therefore, knowing how to reserve the channel, the reserve a space for people to propose themselves, to further work hard, give them the chance to keep revitalize that opportunity, that connections will help you to carry out yourself to the whole new year. Okay.
Okay, next is how many pink fire here, and specifically how many pink fire with the pig in their charts here. Okay, pink fire. Okay, Rockwell sitting on 7 killings, especially if you have the pig also in your chart. This is a highly reactive energy. Okay, so lots of comparison and ego, so watch out for poor impulse control, especially if you have the pig. Okay, because very there's a strong chance that you may buy stuff just to maybe keep up with the Jonases, due to comparison, due to ego. Okay, so now Robert sitting on 7 killings is actually talking about opportunities that may be coming, but you yourself may not be ready. Okay, so it's like suddenly someone comes and offers you an opportunity, but you're like, yeah, I got no more time to do. Okay, so prepare before, make sure whatever your business is, okay, prepare your assets or your decks or your FAQs or your offers in advance. Okay, so that when the opportunity comes, at least you have something to deliver. Now, on the plus side, okay, because of this rock wealth, for this 1 month, Pink Fire may be a bit more sensitive to group dynamics. Now, just tell first, yeah, Pink Fire historically is not good at reading the room, okay? Okay, we're like blur, we're literally like, what happened? I don't know, nothing happened. Okay, so you could, if you want to, use this month, right, to learn some simple techniques in this area of reading the room. Basically, you're consciously training yourself to dial up your empathic calibration, reading tone, reading rooms, or reading emotional pacing. Okay, and also when Pink Fire meets its Rainwater 7 killings, it's like this photo. The rays of the sun diffracting into a million shiny points on the ocean surface. Pretty or not, this photo? Very pretty. Right? This is high impact visibility. So this is very good month for some deliberate image crafting, for example. Excellent month for controlled exposure. Think new photo shoot, refine copywriting, reputation tune up, enhancing tribe loyalty, tribe branding, for example, rally your tribe around a cause or a challenge. These type of energies these type of activities will fit the energy of rock wealth on 7 killings. However, there's one teeny tiny problem. Pink Fire in a direct resource here. Okay, all these opportunities coming, but Pink Fire, are you tired? I want to oi. Okay. So there's a temperament or opportunity and tempo mismatch. Okay, how to resolve it? It really depends on your business or your career. That one is very hard for us in a general sharing to be giving you ideas. Okay, but just know that there's a temperament mismatch. The issue is the direct resource. Yeah. Okay, Jonah.
Just
Over
clone
to you
other
first.
people's resources, clone other people's solutions, other people processes, and you just replicate it. It may be challenges, it's slightly uncomfortable, but you do need to go through that sort of like a process. So indeed, this month you just have to further build up and refine your SQ, social quotient. You just need to, sometimes if you're willing to ask for help, people willing to lend their help, willing to help you out. So you just know how to 做人, how to be first, know how to be a human. First, you have to learn how to
make
先學做人後做事. In Canada, they have this proverb that means you need to know how to be a human, how to build your presence, how you can socialize and adapt into an environment before you start to build your business. So this is critical before you do anything, including your work. Knowing how to be a human, be someone who can communicate, someone approachable, are critical. Otherwise, you'll be struggling and to tackle all the problem. When you are asking people for ideas, they will just throw you, some stupid answer to brush you off. Then that's not the point you want, right? So therefore, social caution still required.
Yes, and to
what you were saying.
answer. Sorry. Yes. Sorry, I cut you off.
What Jonas was saying is like build your values first, then the know how and do will come. Don't do it
See,
first,
Eureka.
then don't.
Good timing. Yes, but I'm tired already. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, this is already
Me too.
the end game. That's why
Already.
Charmin
Yes.
already
But
mentioned.
still want to finish. Still want to
Pink,
finish this
that's why the
strong.
Pink Fire with Pig Zodiac this month susceptible to oil, and then just not window shopping. This one directly. I need this. Okay lah, just buy lah. I need this to solve this problem. Then ended up you buy a lot of stuff.
No, I already blast my money. Okay. Aurora Laurel asks, have I missed Yin Metal? Yes, my dear, I'm afraid you have. You have to
You
rewind
can
later.
rewatch.
Okay. Okay, you can rewatch. All right. Okay, so I already blasted my money, and in case Pink Fire don't know where to spend your money this month, and you want to spend your money, then I would suggest some ding ding ding.
Joyce, you got it right. Joyce said, I predict very soon 2026 marketing. Ding, ding, ding. Yes. Okay. Don't say I don't tell you first. Okay. So the early bird is ending soon. It's just 2 weeks away. All right. So don't miss it. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. They always say things important, you must mention it 3 times. Okay. So yes, don't miss it. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Okay. So of course, what you're hearing for the whole year, you guys like all the monthly predictions, the forecasting, and this is where that the Hack My 2026 is something that you will find that it tailor made to yourself. Okay, so of course, we at the very beginning we said that we are happy that we have some new friends, okay, joining us. And then on those that who are this month, on the November, coming with your great consumer, so you all know where to consume, okay, where to spend it wise. So make sure that you guys I forgotten to put up the link. Wait, so for those that who do not want to scan the QR, this is where that you can click on the link. So sign up through the link and make sure you don't miss it. So actually we didn't. If you are not sure, no, whether you are thinking that is it really good? Okay, so go into the link and then check out all the comments, the feedback that we've got from our past years participants. Okay, so far all enjoyed it very much. I think we can't recall who are not, okay, so anyway, those are not, you won't see that, you don't see the comments on the page also.
Obviously. Okay, so I just want to add, Hack My 2026 is business and career focused, hyper focused on it, in fact. Okay, so if you're ready to grow, this is a great tool for you. And as well as there are replays available, 90 days limited replay, because if after
90
90
days, not 3
you
months.
don't watch, then no point watching.
Within 3 months, you
Planning
still
for
couldn't come
money.
up with your own plan, then it's going to be something very wrong.
True. Yes.
Especially with all these on dates, yeah.
You will never know, we missed it. We should have put up the replay for sale on 2025, this last quarter. Probably people who wants to grab the last 3 months will do something.
Yeah.
Lazy 你諗得出啊，真係犀利啊！
Next year we try.
Okay, let's continue with Ting Fire. Okay, C-beams, listen up. Okay, you going to talk to a DO type. Okay, friend sitting on DO, you need to first have your own baseline, because friend sitting on DO runs the risk of getting dragged into power struggles. So how you handle other people's power trips, okay, could actually be create a certain impact for you in the month of November. So as you are going into the meeting, be confident about where your own baseline is, because when friend combines with direct officer, this is called emotional independence or self-leadership, self-confidence. Why? Because friend is self-confidence, direct direct officer is rules. So this is also to, if we want to use it proactively, this is a good energy to create a structured platform where friends or peers can either shine together or share tools and resources together. This is called leadership among equals, among peers who mirror you. Okay, and with friend or direct officer, actually, that it does carry some possibility of promotion luck. So CBIM specifically, I hope this leads to the discussion that you're about to have is involving a promotion. Okay, because this is a power calibration pillar. Knowing when to lead and knowing when to let other people shine. Jonas?
Yes, this coordinates for you to balance your authenticity versus your authority. So therefore, a lot of people you're like, I'm just being authentic. Actually, being authentic is not wrong, but you need to know how to set a more a professional manner in how you carry yourself, how you bring and present yourself. So therefore, as long as you are able to express and work things out with your within the authority, within the system, especially when you're talking to, confronting the superior people who already well established themselves, and you are just trying to be diva, of course it's not going to work, right? So if you know how to speak their language, but at the same time be able to provide them some new insights that they feel they are supercharged with your presence, then this will further increase your success rate, because therefore the snake branch have the Rockwell style for you, and the Rockwell style can clash the direct officer, means the one who give you the promotion. But if you are able to provide that warmth, that resonance, able to build, as long as you're able to harmonize yourself within the leader, the authority, it will further increase your success rate. So this is the game difference between you and other people. At least you already know, right? Don't say I don't know, I don't know. Now you already know. So you have to further refine yourself to talk and articulate in the perspective of your boss, your superior, know what they want, and eventually the more you shine within their presence, then it's easier.
Okay, next is the Wu Earth. Okay, direct resource sitting on indirect wealth. Direct resource meeting direct officer. Sorry, let me start again. Direct officer producing direct resource sitting on indirect wealth. Now, this can actually bring in a lot of support and opportunities because direct resource and indirect wealth together. Okay, so many that it feels hard to choose. So for the Wu Earth, especially, what happens when Wu Earth is overloaded by choice? Sit there lah, don't know how to move already. Oh my god. Okay. It's like I'm overwhelmed. I don't know what to do. Right. So now on the surface, the right resource, of course, as many of you know, is a good month for research, but not recommended for the Wu Earth. Okay. Even though I actually say excellent month for research, feasibility studies and hard data, but for the Wu Earth, please set some deadlines for yourself. Okay, 7 killing now is called deadlines. Please set some deadlines. Don't go and study, and then never stop, because the reason is direct resource is slow and methodical. Indirect wealth and 7 killings wants fast, instant action and results. So there is this tension going on. Different day masters respond differently to this energy now, but we're focused on Wu Earth here. Okay, so for Wu Earth, you might either freeze or fawn. Okay, don't freeze. You need to be taking please take cautious moves, but move. Okay, protect your foundations first, but please do something. Okay, otherwise it is you're wasting all these opportunities that are coming in. Now on the more practical side, this type of energy is great for a spot of workforce mapping, if you are, or workforce hiring strategies for the coming year of 2026. Okay, so in the bottom line is don't freeze. This one is the key. Don't freeze. Decide on small testable actions. Okay, like Chloe said, I don't like too much choices. It's very confusing. I will freeze because it's Okay, Jonas.
Yes. And this is also required you to establish yourself, because this year is your direct officer, means it's the time for you to establish yourself as the authority. So therefore, by now you have already learned and gathered a lot of success cases. So this is actually a good one for you to further level up yourself by showing either your case studies, or maybe you can consider to pursue a higher level of study, getting a professional recognition to further prove your point. To sometimes you don't need to tell too much. You just show the list of the tasks, how much money you have helped the company saving. That is sufficient. That is sufficient to shut their mouth off.
Okay, Sivin said I will challenge them to a rap battle. That will work.
Yes, why not? Since you already know.
That will work. Okay, now finally the G Earth Day Master. G Earth is seeing a 7 killings here, producing indirect resource. Basically, there is 7 killings producing indirect resource is called the school of hard knocks. Okay, so but indirect resource sitting on direct wealth is saying that there is incidental support coming in time of need. It's like a parched land, like the photo. Okay, suddenly there's a life-giving river starts running through it and it starts to thrive again. But because indirect resource type of help is incidental type of help, so it's like suddenly somebody just comes in and does something, so you gotta pay attention to it. Okay, so it is with the resources becoming available, accessible, when the GE takes the initiative, you need to take the initiative to create this type of channels. Okay, this type of energy, IR sitting on DW, is excellent for side businesses, also very supportive of creativity, because indirect resource is imaginative. Okay, so, this imagination further magnified by the direct wealth, so imaginative and practical at the same time. So yes to side projects, but please prototype first. Don't just daydream. Okay, don't this one IR on DW, very good daydreaming. Okay, so what you can do is gather all the learning experiences of 2025. You gather them together, that's IR. Okay, you document them into a process, that's your DO, and you insert them into a new decision making, this is direct wealth. Okay, so this is another good use for this month for those who are more interested in spiritual growth, would be internal reflection, indirect resource, okay, and structured codification leading to actionable systems. Okay, so basically turn ideas into prototypes. All right, Jonas.
Yes, this one is very simple because I've been looking at Charmaine is forever. Every time I look at the GF, very easy lah. All you need to do for GF people, you just need to roll up your sleeve. 等我嚟, let me tackle this. What is the problem? You slightly ask more questions. Okay, what is the real problem? And then you slowly segregate them and find out which one you can tackle and focus on that part only. The rest don't care. Sometimes you just need to do like that. You don't need to solve every problem. You just need to contain the problem before it aggravating become dramatic issue. So the moment you can contain them, the moment you pay attention to it, you already solve half of the problem. The moment you ask them to write down, to explain what is the problem, what is the symptoms, you already roughly can gauge what is the potential risk. You already solve up to 30% amount of issue, right? So from there, you can contain people's emotions. It's sufficient for you to manage the big atmosphere. 你搞得掂 the emotions, you settle you if you can contain the emotion, the stage is under your control.
Unconventional take. I always feel that the earth needs their 7 killings, because otherwise the earth is not productive.
Yes. The soil will just keep reproducing the same thing. It's going to be very boring for GF. GF love new stuff one.
Okay, I
What-
know.
what
Yes,
I-
continue.
No, what I'm confirmed on one thing, just now you said the IR on DW very good at daydreaming, okay? Whether things work out or not, okay? So by daydreaming, you already become a millionaire. 諗都發咗達咗。
Okay, I know our time is up. You guys okay with a bit of overrun now? Cause got on dates to share.
Yeah, lor.
Of course, okay lah.
Okay, on date only, not in the plural. Okay, sorry. Right. So now let's look at the November 2025 flying star chart. Okay. Basically this one, all the stars come back to roost. So everybody is coming back into their original palace for 2025. Okay, this is quite common lah. It happens once a year for sure. Okay, so which means that the great sectors to use would be, of course, the southwest, the southeast, and the east. I mean, I made a small mistake here. All this should be double star. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Okay, all this should be double star. And so these are the what. So if you're looking now, if you remember, or if you missed it, go to Jonah's channel for last week's Chiman forecast, where he gave an on date. So now I am complementing his on date
Double up.
and time. This is double lock. Okay, same date, same time, November 10th, 7:30 a.m. Okay, if you are looking for partnerships, or enhanced transactions, southwest is the sector to do. Pick one. Yeah, don't be greedy and do two. Okay. Or if you're looking for noble people to come in and assist you, then the southeast to help come in and assist you with growth, then the southeast is the area to activate. Leave it, use the water activation is the best. This day clashes against the red, so if you have the red in the year, then if you activate, then nothing will happen lah, because you are on a different channel. Okay, you 收唔到. Okay, so this is so what you can do is actually you do the activation after you do his manifestation. So with the same intention, after you do your manifestation, carrying that same intention, you go and activate the water activation. So double.
Now you have heaven, earth, and then waiting for you, the man, to take action. Okay. Good.
Overrun
This is-
always good if on.
Yeah, lor.
Okay, I'm done.
This is
Yes.
November 10th.
Yes.
丙戌 month or 丁亥 month 啊？
Hey,
This should be Ding Hai month.
sorry, to be in fact, hang on.
It's okay.
Let me
It's a
stop
Ding
there
Hai month.
first. Let
It's
me
Ding
fix
Hai.
it.
No worries.
Hold on. November 10. Oh dear. Okay, I need to make some changes. You guys, please entertain everybody first.
No worries. So now
Okay.
that you already know
Of
that
course,
this
the
is a good
entertainment
month,
is ding 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 first.
Ding ding ding.
Ding ding ding.
So apparently, looks like the time allows to think another one round. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Make sure that you guys, when you see me outside, don't punch me. Okay, because of this. Think again.
Think
Every
na,
time
think
people
na.
want to say something, you think. So the link, those that will come in later when about to finish, the link has already shared. Okay, so click on the link, or you can always scroll back. I think in between, don't know where, you will find the QR code. All right, so yeah, find the QR code. Usually when you're able to find it, meaning that you are meant to sign it. Okay, so because this time round only one slide shows, if my slides, I will do 3 times.
Oh, you. Sorry, give me a few more minutes. 'Cause,
No
I
worries.
just realized the
Just
stars
now,
are open.
just now, I think Joyce asked, what 90 days, not 3 months? Yeah, 90 days is not 3 months. 90
You're
days
right.
sounds more. 3 months,
sounds
three
more.
only, ma.
90 versus 3. 3 sounds like 3 only cannot more. 90 was like, oh my god, a
90
lot.
sounds a lot, right? Yeah, 3 months compared to 9. So 90 sounds better. So that's why we always say 90 days, not 3 months.
Yes.
Okay, Joyce has a question here. Gap in knowledge. Okay, how best to water activate? How best to water activate?
What do you mean by how best to water activate?
Yeah.
Just use a pail, put a water pump, the aquarium water pump, and then pour in the water during that hour and let it flow. It's that simple. You don't need to take shower there. You don't need to set up your bathtub there. Best is just put a water fountain, let it. But the water have to be the container has to be big so that at least based on the house ratio, if you are just putting a glass of water there, then is you're expecting is can fit in 1,000 square feet house is going to be difficult lah. So at least put a pail. Like for us in Malaysia, actually most of us we just get ourselves a big dustbin pail, which could be up to 3 feet height, and just try to activate during this timing. That would be sufficient. For
Okay.
those who are already done the activation, you can consider to refill the water up to the tip of the top of the pail, the container. Then that will be good lah.
Okay, my apologies. This is
I'm
a
away, yes.
this is a goat. I'm away. Is this a goat day? So it clashes against the ox. Sorry. Okay, and why I like this day also because you have the fortune growth, the happy spirit, the heavenly noble, the monthly money, guys, money, prosperity star, money. Okay,
And plus
and
the
plus
days.
success day.
By looking at it, I can also smell the money already.
Every year when my JY Tongshu arrives, I literally spend about 4 hours just going through every single date, and I will start marking out which days. Okay, so I prepare my activation list in advance because I kiasu. Okay, so yes, the turn on, use the water activation and then leave it on for about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and after that you can clear it.
Good. It should be easier. You have the manifestation date and then also the feng shui activation. So what else would you be asking for, right? You have fortune growth and plus Gui is countering the month stem with the Ting fire, which is the indirect wealth. So therefore, this is quite powerful, right? The external Yi, the year stem, Yi is producing the wealth for you to attack. Leh. Wow, don't be so greedy already. Directly feed into your mouth, you still ask for more. And plus, this is on good sector. If your house, you can activate the good sector. No need for me to explain anything. You know what to do already.
You
This
must
also
tell them because next year good, very good.
yeah. Next year,
My
the good is making a major comeback.
my permanent water activation is a garbage pail, and I keep it there on purpose because I just want to show always clients that listen, it's in a garbage pail. You don't need to buy all the fancy schmancy. Okay, it still works. It's not like I'm throwing
long
garbage
as-
into it.
As long as it contain water. Of course,
Yes.
you don't so kiam siap, you go and use the garbage pail and then you clean it and then you go and put water, like go and buy
Yeah,
a new
go and
one.
buy a new
Even though
one
if you
lah.
want, even though if you want to use a garbage pail, okay.
And please, don't. Someone once showed me, but she's not a feng shui client. She's a bazi client. She's like, oh, I heard that this sector, it was quite many years ago. I heard that this sector is good for to put water. So she took out a mineral bottle, okay, and she said, "There, I put water already, and I'm going like." And some more close the
Okay
lid. Some more close
Actually,
the
it's
lid.
all right. Meaning that every time she's counting cent by cent. 1 cent by 1 cent.
So yep, that's the
Okay.
the on date for this month. Okay, I hope for those of you who can use it, then use it. Lor.
Yes, awesome.
Okay.
Good.
So we wish you all, so you have plenty of time to buy whatever pail you want, okay, as long as it's not a mineral water bottle, okay. So please do so, all right. So at least if you think that you already have more than enough, at least maybe you activate it just to get extra 118 USD so that you can sign up our Hack My 2026, okay.
After that, you will get more activation. Then you can buy more.
Non-stop, okay. Yeah. So and what Manang Ware say any zodiac can activate this date, yeah, except
If you have the ox, then even if you activate, you won't get it, lor.
Mm.
But other people in your house
Can
can
get
get it, ma.
Yeah,
Okay,
make
why
them work for
you?
you.
Yeah, so you
so
do
you
it for
find
other people.
you
Unless you're
find
like
you
me, you
find
live alone.
unless you hate your wife or hate your husband and then so happen they are ox.
Mm.
Then
But
sorry lah.
nothing. They
Ah.
just don't get it only. That's all.
Yeah.
They other people will benefit in the family.
Yep. Okay. All right.
Good.
So
Awesome.
next week will be my channel. Okay. So we will see you all.
Good
Bye.
night.
Bye.